Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ala. Today I am doing this beautiful Spanish show inspired makeup look. They use like the bright lipsticks, the feminine makeup looks, the smoky eyes, the smoky mysterious eye makeup. It's just so pretty. I wanted to recreate a particular look from this show called The Cable Girls. So if you want to see how I got this look with what products I used, please keep watching. I'm going to start with a little bit of priming moisturizer. This is the same one by Glossier. The priming moisturizer, there's just a little bit left. I feel like I keep saying that in every video and it's almost out, but it's still hanging on. I don't know how that's possible. I don't use like a lot, but I use enough that at least my whole face gets nice and moisturized, including my eyes. I am using this Hourglass skin tint in the color 3, number 3. And oh, that came out a bit much right there. This is such a beautiful, I mean, I say this almost every time, just the texture of this, the finish is so dry skin friendly. If you've got, you know, dry skin and you like things that are on the light coverage side, this one is my favorite. I mean, I've always known I had expensive taste, but when you find something that's like absolutely magical on your, you know, that works for you really well, then you kind of don't enjoy the price tag, because then you're always trying to find better deals for it. But I wouldn't try to find like a replacement, because so far I've never felt anything like this skin tint. So it alone feels so moisturizing and beautiful. And for concealer, I'm using this Nars Eye brightener in the color Night Swan. I'm just going to show you what I've been using this week, because I've been watching this Spanish show. It's like a series, and the main character, which I'll show you, I'll post a picture of her. She's a Spanish actress. She's definitely the inspiration for this makeup look. And I'll just show you all the things that I used to kind of create that look this week. And I'm going to just set everything down with some powder, and I've just been using this Laura Mercier powder. This is just some Black Rifle coffee. Kind of my first time trying it, seeing what the flavor is. My absolute favorite coffee is the one from Costco. And I mean, you can buy it anywhere, but I get the little pods of the San Francisco Bay coffee. That stuff is, yeah, it's the best. It's the best. And next, I'm going to use a little bit of this contour powder. You know, I'll tell you that I think this particular contour, I don't know if it's for like pink, more cool tone complexions. It doesn't quite go 100% with my coloring, but that's okay. Oh, I didn't mention what this was, but this is the Kevyn Aucoin sculpting powder in the color Light. I'll try to be better about naming these products as I go. And the one product that really took me by surprise, and again, the expensive taste is doing me in, but this is the refill of the Hermes powder in the color Sahara. It's so pretty. I was surprised. I really was surprised because the color actually really goes. And there's just something about it, because it doesn't have like a crazy amount of pigment, then the color just sits on top a lot more naturally than any bronzer that has like a thick amount of like pigment and it's just, you know, covering, there's coverage there. So this, like, oh my, do you see how it just has this absolutely flawless blurring? I mean, this was on sale and this is just a refill and this is expensive, but it's like the price of basically the Hourglass powder for the refill. So I would, like, I don't know, in the future I'd love to have its own little compact, but I like this little it's called a Z palette, and I found it on Amazon, and it was created by this makeup artist. I don't know who she is, but anyways, it's a nice little helpful palette. All right, so moving on, I'll do my eyebrows. I'm just gonna keep them as I usually do by underlining the brow and then keeping it kind of natural and not fully filled in. Okay, just like that. And I guess I could just do my lips first since I usually do that. This is the Charlotte Tilbury and Pillow Talk Medium number 2. All right, so that's Pillow Talk 2 Medium, and the lipstick is by Lisa Eldridge and it's called Love of My Life, and it's this hot pink cool toned lipstick, and it's in my favorite formula of hers, and it's the Luxuriously Lucent. Those are my favorite. Like, the matte ones are just too dry. Some people like matte. I do too, but only in the Charlotte Tilbury matte form, not in the Lisa one. They're just too dry and way too matte. I noticed that in some of the Spanish shows that I really like, they love a really bright lipstick color. So I think that's really pretty. And then I used this palette, the Natasha Denona Glam palette, and I basically just used one color, which is this one down here called the Outer Eye Lid. And I'm just gonna use one of these like flat but fluffy brushes. And I'm just going to add that shadow, because this show called the Cable Girls, it's kind of a mystery, but not really, but some of the characters are a little bit mysterious. It just reminds me of an adult version of Pretty Little Liars. And I mean adult version because Pretty Little Liars, they're all like little girls. They're like high school. But this one, they're adults. So it's just kind of the same idea, you know, 4 friends, and they like work together. So instead of going to school together, they work together as cable girls back in the day. And the period is like 1920s, so it's like that flapper look, which is really cute, and each girl has her own style. And the main character, she definitely has like my favorite style. And I know that she wears like really pretty fake eyelashes, and I wish I knew how to wear fake eyelashes, but I definitely don't. So I'll just do, you know, everything I can without the lashes. Then I'm just gonna add just a little bit of eyeliner on the top, just to add a little bit more definition. There, just like that. Nothing more. Not my usual wing that comes out further. Like that. And then I'll finish off the eyes with this mascara. It's the same Give Beauty one that I'm trying to work through. The blush that I've been using is this one by Nars. It's called Maldives, and it's actually a highlighter, which I've mentioned before that it's my favorite as a blush. This one has shattered years ago, and I have tried to press it back together, but I'm just going to use it up, and then I do already have a backup because it is my absolute favorite color. I use it on its own. I use it with bronzer. It's just the most beautiful. There's something about it where it just, I feel like it was made for me, not just as a highlighter, but as like a blush lighter, which I always love those type of products. And that pretty much concludes my makeup look. This is that Spanish show inspired makeup look by that character, Alba Romero, I think is her name in the show. And, or she changes it. I think it's Lydia something. Anyways, but it's like the bright lipstick, and the looks are so pretty and they're so feminine, and the smoky eyes are mysterious, and they're just like, the whole look is so pretty. And of course it goes with the outfits, which I don't have their beautiful furs and their coats and all that, but the looks, the makeup looks, I can definitely recreate. So I hope you guys enjoyed this look. I hope you guys are doing well and have a wonderful fall week. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.